Well, hello Virgos. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the first half of November 2018. Why Can't I Let Go reading. The reason I'm doing these readings is because I am receiving so many personal readings where that is indeed the main question. So, when it comes to this particular Virgo energy that I'm feeling, and thank you to those of you who are clarifying that these are indeed your messages / readings. I appreciate it, and it gives me a lot of clarity in response to your comments. So, this particular Virgo energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, cannot seem to make a decision about a passionate connection because there's too much confusion, is what I was told right off the bat. So when I went to my first Lenormand spread, we had this particular gentleman waiting at a distance, thinking about a passionate feminine energy, however that applies. It isn't necessarily male-female, but these are the energies I'm feeling. He's thinking about that passionate connection. And he has the star card energies to hope, wish, and pray for this communication. Texting, tweeting, however that applies. They enjoyed that communication in the past. It made them feel really good, and it caused for them to want to roll the dice and take a risk in some way for this Virgo. Now, in the first week and a half of November 2018, this Virgo indeed has the key to success when it comes to being careful what they're wishing for. So they're definitely being cautious. They're definitely thinking about what it is that they want and or do not want. And in the first week and a half or two of November 2018, here they are connecting via social media and learning a lot about themselves, connecting with another and trying to figure out their long-term future. Now, in the first two and a half weeks of November 2018, spiritual advice is saying, and Virgo will be thinking about how do I meet with someone? Where can we meet up and negotiate this karmic connection? Where can we talk about this long-term future situation or opportunity? By middle of November 2018, this Virgo again is communicating, texting, tweeting, trying to get to the truth of a situation, still researching and trying to figure out which direction they should go. Spiritual advice is saying that by the end of, middle of November 2018, and it was this way, this particular Virgo is going to be quickly bringing an end to this texting, tweeting. Why? Because if this Virgo continues to pray to Spirit for signs, messages, and synchronicities, Spirit is going to guide them to the truth, to the answer. But I still feel like by mid-November 2018, this Virgo is wanting to cut away from that communication, but they're still praying to figure out where they're moving ahead towards in their life. Mid-November 2018. So I quick grabbed the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston and did a Celtic spread, and right away the Virgos received the Hanging Man energies, meaning they're kind of sitting and looking at things from every perspective before making a clear decision, which is a good idea in the first week of November 2018. With the Eight of Coins, this is about researching their current path, researching the communications, researching a future direction. And in their thoughts, putting energy into either a third party or a financial idea, project, or direction. In their foundation, this particular Virgo has or could be dealing with someone who has Aries in their chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, or they are being guided with the major arcana, the Emperor, to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined as they are researching a situation where somebody came in quickly and unexpectedly in the past. Now, this particular Virgo in the first week and a half of November 2018 is looking at all that they have. And they're wondering, how do I move forward with just this? What do I do with my life and just this? This is a bit of a poverty consciousness thinking. So make sure that this, if you're a Virgo, not to over worry about finances. Pray to Spirit, hand your worries to Spirit, and ask Spirit to replace your worries with solid clarity about your path ahead. Because if you worry about finances, you darken your aura and you actually repel finances from coming your way. Now, this particular Virgo has control over deciding. I feel like who's going to be Mrs. Virgo. They also have the ability to get clear about someone who may also have Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn like themselves. They have control over researching. Do I want to stay where I'm at or do I want to move forward? I know I need to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined so that I can make more money or so that I can make changes to my money. Maybe if you're moving in a new direction somehow, you've got to think about where you're going to put your money or how you're going to travel and have access to your money in a new direction, Virgo. Now, spiritual advice is saying communicate out to this third person, this third opportunity, this new beginning. And remember, stay positive about finances. Don't worry about your finances because that will slow things down. In the next, by mid-November 2018, again, there's still texting and communication, wanting to meet with someone, wanting to negotiate, wanting to talk about the future in some way. You will have gone full circle through some form of communication as you are getting more clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined Virgo. Spirit's saying because you've gone full circle in the current path you've been on, you may now step through this portal being offered to you by the universe with the major arcana of the world. And by the middle of November 2018, I believe an offer or an idea or an opportunity is finally going to come your way. Now, this is where I feel like the Virgo is still indecisive. Do I stay where I'm at? Do I move forward? This could be financially. This could be in connection to another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Either way, Spirit's saying one form of communication, tweeting, texting needs to come to an end so you can find solidarity when it comes to your future. So in a 3-card summary to my left with the same Tarot of Dreams deck, we've got the first week and a half of November, this particular Virgo traveling, moving towards new directions, checking out new opportunities, new offers, new ideas. And with the major arcana, the Chariot, this is Spirit's way of saying we will help for you to decide on which path is the most successful for you. And another major arcana is the Judgment. Spirit is saying, we understand, Virgo, how many different paths, that difficult paths as well, that your soul has had to endure. Therefore, we are going to help for you to make the right decision when it comes to the path ahead involving your success. Here you are celebrating success. Why? Because of something you learn through communication or in the space by which you currently reside. There is some form of success, and again, there is success involving someone who has who is financially abundant and secure, very independent. All right, so with the Palace of Cups energy, Spirit is saying open up your heart, live your life day to day with open-heartedness, giving, caring, loving, supportive, kind energies. Keep in mind as you meet or connect with someone, as you travel, that karma is playing a big part in your future, depending on the decisions you make. If you are leaving troubled waters behind that you are sure are not good for you in some way, in the first week and a half, and are moving towards another, towards smoother waters, know that the Wheel of Fortune is indeed turning in your favor, trying to support you. But you've got to speak your truth. Okay, Virgos? You've got to speak your truth about what it is you're wishing for, with and to another. Again, with the major arcana of the Star, Spirit saying, we will help for you to make your wishes come true. But you've got to, again, not have concerns and worries about financial abundance and security. You will eventually see the light at the end of the tunnel if you can free yourself from whatever you've been keeping yourself stuck in. Okay, the Eight of Swords is a figment of your imagination. Therefore, you've gotten yourself caught up in your own thoughts. As you manifest a new financial, creative path ahead, a new opportunity ahead for yourself, Virgos, it's important to make sure when you communicate with others that they communicate back in an equal, fair manner. When you call them, they call you back. When you give to them, they give compliments and give back to you exactly in the same way. So by the first week and a half to 2 weeks of November 2018, there could be communication, connection, the coming together of two to have a discussion, to meet and to negotiate. There's a lot of passionate energy here. You guys may be having a passionate communication, energy, connection of sorts with someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But by the end of that communication, there may be energies of sadness and regret. Is there someone in your life, when you get to the point of the first week and a half or two of November 2018, that you're not appreciating? Virgos. Remember, before you go and communicate with somebody about your needs and desires, you need to make sure you know what your needs and desires are. You need to make sure that you are still setting goals and intentions in your own path for your own success. And as you meet with others, know that the High Priestess is there to guide you, to bring you clarity, and to bring you the truth. As you guys move quickly towards another, you may be recognizing that you're running away from a path that was long and difficult. But even though there's maybe some passionate communication here, Virgos, by mid-November 2018, if you're still up in your head and unsure, it's because there's something that has to be let go of in order for you to continue to move ahead. So they're sending in the major arcana of the Temperance to help you to heal and to get clear about what it is you truly want when it comes to love. Again, there's sadness, there's regret, there's unfulfillment. And we have a Virgo here who's praying about a situation involving their children, or involving a person who has children, or even involving a person tied to their past. There's a lot of passion. Passion isn't the problem, but the truth is Virgos, you're being asked to ask yourself, what is it that you're truly wishing for when it comes to communication? Are you offering love? Will this love grow? Are you wishing to make love grow with another? Because you can manifest a new path in love and romance, which will lead you into a new direction. But there is something that needs to be let go of in the process, like I was just talking about. It has to do with being addicted to a person, place, circumstance, situation, environment, a substance, or even a way of thinking. You've got to free yourself and let what was fall away before you can shine brightly in a new direction. So Spirit's here to help you to make the right choice when it comes to finances. I noticed before we do have a Virgo energy who is thinking about maybe a water chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, who may be involved with an earth sign, a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. So that confusion that we talked about earlier may be that the Virgo's thinking, you know, if I want this, there's going to be sneaky, sly, manipulative behavior involved in the process. So by mid-November 2018, again, this Virgo is still saying, am I fantasizing? What is my reality? Spirit's saying, remember, you have the major arcana of the Empress to give birth to a new direction, a new opportunity, a new connection of sorts. It's up to you to manifest what it is that you want through prayer. So take some time to really think about your truth. Because with the Ace of Swords, Spirit's saying, we will bless you with a brand new beginning, though it may feel difficult. The reason it may feel difficult is because you're going to have to step beyond your fears into a new path, a new direction, and at the same time, with the double-edged sword, cut away from all that has been. People, places, circumstances, and situations. so you can move quickly towards a new direction and leave behind that which was very fulfilling at one point. But that turned into the Ten of Swords: sadness, pain, anguish, and regret. This could be what's driving the Virgo to go into a new passionate direction, into the direction of a new creative project, hobby, gift, skill, or talent. Yeah. So they're sitting there stuck mid-November 2018, unable to make what feels like a difficult decision, but it's really not. Take off the blindfold and look at what causes you heartache and cut away from that heartache. Understand that there is a path you were on, or a connection you were with, maybe even an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, who no longer serves you. Here they are. We have a feminine air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So it's time to speak your truth and cut away from what doesn't serve you. To release yourself from a weight that has been on your back and to get excited about a new direction. To take your finances, your belongings, and to give yourself a pat on the back for how far you've come, Virgo, but to move forward anyway, towards a path of more fulfillment. Speak your truth with others about exactly what you want when it comes to a happily ever after, when it comes to a more fulfilling future, and then take some time to wait. I do feel like by the second half of November 2018, maybe even into the third week, this particular Virgo is going to cut away from old communication. They're definitely going to meet with someone to get to the truth of how they feel, and they're going to be shining like the sun. They're going to, be meeting up with maybe someone from the past or a situation involving children. Either way, I feel like the Virgo is so unsure as to what they have to offer, or if that person is offering them the love that they desire, the future that they want. So in a 3-card summary to my right, to clarify, they're saying with the 3 of discs, it's time to really think about who do you want to dedicate yourself, or what do you want to dedicate yourself to in the first week and a half of November 2018. Because Spirit wants to guide you towards a traditional contentment, joy, happiness, the light at the end of the tunnel. But the process is going to involve sacrificing something that's blocking your ability to do so. Sacrificing the things that are not healthy for you, or the inability to think clearly about what you want. So Spirit is saying it's time to ground yourself and get clear about your future direction. Financially, emotionally, and spiritually. This particular Virgo has built this web of their life, right? You are the spider, Virgo, and the web that you have woven involves all the people that you have manifested into your life path. Remember that every change you make, every step you take, will affect those in your life path. So really take some time to think about the lover's energy. Is there love here, or is it just fantasy? Do I want to be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, and create a solid foundation with them? And how am I going to move forward from an old path into a new chapter of my life if I'm constantly worrying about financial abundance and security? So Spirit's saying meet with others, show others, express to others your abilities, your skills, the things you have learned in your lifetime that have brought you this far, Virgo. And give thanks to the financial gain that you are receiving as you step into a new direction, a passionate direction, a creative direction, a financially abundant direction. Recognize that which has kept you feeling stuck. You cannot force things any longer. So something you've been wanting to force, something you've been trying to find clarity about or of, Virgo, has kept you stuck. And now's the time to get to the other side. Now's the time to manifest meetings or negotiations. So in the first 2 weeks of November 2018, again, Spirit's saying we're offering you the Ace of Swords to meet with someone, to negotiate your future, to recognize this karmic connection or the reason for why you met someone or are contemplating a new direction. Push beyond your fears and speak your truth about what it is you want to offer someone. I do want to offer someone a contented home life where I can protect them and provide for them, give and care for them. But I know that this process is going to involve the ending of one part of my life and the process of recovery so that I can move into a more bountiful, successful, abundant path ahead. This particular Virgo is worried about having to communicate with others their truth, that they've been reborn in some way, and they're avoiding rivalry. But as they communicate by mid-November 2018, this Virgo is starting to recognize sly, cunning, and manipulative behaviors in themselves or another. It's going to help for them to get to the truth of which path serves them and which does not, so that they can happily abandon one that no longer serves them. This Virgo may have fallen into a long and difficult path of delusion with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But Spirit's saying, remember to do things on the up and up. Do things the right way with the karmic wheel here. Do things diplomatically and kindly. Know that it is or has been your discontent and boredom that has restricted you and made you feel stuck in some way, Virgo. It's time to reflect on a new path and what you want in that new path, who you want in that new path, to travel, to meet, and to come to a peaceful resolution about your future. Because even if you don't receive the communication, the answers that you wanted, Virgo, at least now you'll be on the other side and you'll be able to free yourself from what was restricting you. So by mid-November 2018, you guys are either coming into communication with someone who is a masculine, older fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo. This could be a boss. This could be a business owner. Or this could be you guys taking the King of Wands energies and creating new goals and intentions for yourself, manifesting a future of harmony, contemplating who you're going to move forward with, and speaking your truth. Remember, in a diplomatic way. The High Priestess is walking with you to bring you to the truth of a situation, especially regarding financial and creative success ahead. And after some communication with what could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Virgos, you're going to come to the realization that the cups of the past are empty and that now it's time to move into a new happily ever after. You have the warrior energies to cut away from suffering energies, energies of suffering, and to think about how you became restricted in your own path, recognizing fantasy and delusion has held you up in some way. And now it's time to manifest a solid foundation beneath yourself first and foremost, before letting another come in. So as you guys are stepping into a new path, a new direction in your life through the World Tree portal, you're going to recognize that there is someone or something that has great potential. Now, this is either going to be a passionate connection from the past, or it's going to be someone new who may again have fire in their chart, or you're going to be reflecting on what you learned through a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo. Speak your truth. Stand by your boundaries. I think you're going to be cutting away from a connection because you're going to realize that you got hung up on this connection because of boredom and discontent. And it caused great confusion. But even if something doesn't work out for you, Virgos, Give thanks to what it taught you about yourself. Every connection we come into, every situation or circumstance that we manifest in our lives happens in order for us to learn more about ourselves, right? To climb a higher spiritual ladder so that we can find that path of peace, joy, and happiness. So, push beyond your fears to meet and to speak your truth with another in the first half of November 2018, Virgo. And no matter which way the situation goes, make sure you're focused on diplomacy and kindness with others, and that you also focus on a solid foundation beneath yourself, no matter which direction you go into. You don't need to make a decision about another right away. I would say wait through and to the end of November 2018, because I think Spirit's going to bring you more clarity. But I do feel like you're going to be bringing an ending to some form of communication. I think it has to do with after you meet with someone, you get to the truth of a situation, that what you wanted wasn't meant to be, but that there are wonderful things yet to come. Okay, and if you'd like to know the energies of the other person, I can do that for you and tell you about their energies and their perspectives through a personal reading. So if you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com, and my price list is below. I am still offering the Fall-Winter Special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care, and God bless.